plus making my breakfast, okay? And this is a very old recipe from my mom. It's a cabbage bake. We used to make this at home quite often because it didn't need a whole lot of meat, and bacon back then was a lot cheaper, okay? We also used to, she brought it up, that we used to make it over the campfire. So you used to put it in the cast iron pan and put that lid on there and just let it slow cook, and it was so good. And it doesn't have a whole lot of ingredients in it. Of course it's cabbage because we're doing cabbage bake here. We're going to be doing potatoes, carrots, and bacon. All right, two probably two peppercorns and like a 3/4 of a cup of water, and we're going to put it in our slow cooker and let it slow cook all day, and it's going to be coming out scrumptiously delicious. And I said, well, how many pieces of bacon bomb should I put in there? Like two? Oh no, you need at least 2 pieces per person. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're making it for enough for 4 people, so we'll have enough for tomorrow. Okay, so we're gonna have 8 slices of bacon, and my bacon was pretty thick. We got this bacon on sale along probably last month, I think. It was 3 pounds for, I don't know, like $10 or something like that. And it's very, very meaty. You can see how much meat is on this one. So get yourself, when you have bacon that looks really good like this, get yourself some good bacon. Make yourself some cabbage bacon. Now this is very low in points because all I have is the bacon in there that I need to track for it. Hey Opal, thank you for coming in and the appreciation award. Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Alexis. I am an independent consultant for Pampered Chef, and I sell Pampered Chef here on all platforms. We're currently scoping or broadcasting here on Haps, and it's being uploaded to YouTube, over to Twitch and Twitter, and also onto Facebook and Periscope. And on my Facebook, it's going to my VIP group and the business page. All right. Hello, Marsha. Hello, Marsha. Yeah, that is nice bacon. This smells good too. We're gonna probably cut this in half so it can lay nice in here. But this is definitely meaty bacon, y'all. That stuff that you get and you have, it looks like all fat like that. You're paying for fat, y'all. Don't be paying for that fat. Hello, Haseen. How are you doing? And Kuala Lumpur, how are you doing today? I saw you out walking. Let's see. So anyway, you can do a couple different things on this app. This is the Haps app, and also do a reaction, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook or here on Haps. Give a heart, give a thumbs up. All right, give a thumbs up down there. There's a little thumbs up. Give a thumbs up. Okay, give a heart or a hug, even better. Okay, or you'd be crying because you're not eating this great food that I'm eating and losing weight at the same time. All right, because we did lose 1.8 last week. I don't know where that came from, but we came out I think we did a Hail Mary on that one. So anyway, we are on a weight loss journey. We only have like 1.8 pounds left to go, less than 2 pounds to get to goal, and we can do this. We can. It's all psychological, y'all. So anyway, I live here in southeast coastal Georgia with my mom and my dog Cooper. Okay, my son is up at the University of Georgia. He is studying biology, and he actually called me yesterday. So we have Bryce news updates, and let's see what else. That's about it, I think. I think that's about it. So anyway, let me know where you're coming in from. We have a few people in the house. I think we have about 18 people that is coming and going in here. Let me know where you're coming from. And if you scope, please put some emojis up so that people can follow you, okay? Put up your emojis, and I'll give you a shout out so that if people are on another platform, they can come over and say, hey, I know Haseen scopes. Haseen, you said you were out was it you? There was somebody, I think it was out walking, was the scope, but you're actually driving. I'm like, where's he driving to walk? So anyway, I thought that was really funny. I think it was yours last night when I went in and looked at it. So anyway, do a couple of different things, even on Periscope. You can still tap hearts and you can share out. Okay, sharing is caring. Hello from Miami. Opal Flower is from Miami, Florida. Hola, hola, ¿cómo está? Are you Opal Flower? Are you Spanish? I've heard that Miami, you have to speak Spanish down there now. I have no idea. Actually, my brother told me that. He says the further south you go, the more Spanish is being even on storefronts and stuff. Hello from Oceanside, Maryland, I do believe, right, Marsha? I think I'm getting it right. All right. So anyway, I do my calendar up here, and if it's your birthday, please reach out to me and I'll put your birthday up here, and we can sing happy birthday to you. Today we have 3 birthdays. We have Elena. She's in Florida also. She's over on Facebook land. And it's her birthday today. She just got married like way back in the fall. And then we have Pete Shumsky. He's one of my high school graduates there. And then we have Kathleen Wallace. Kathleen and Wallace go way back when. And we both start employment at the Grotto Pizza restaurant when I moved up to Pennsylvania, I needed a job, and it was myself and Kathleen, and the guy said, both of you are hired. I'm like, okay. And Kathleen was like, I don't know, 19 years old, and here I am, 48. We're both got married slinging pizza. So anyway, I forgot what she's doing. I see her on Facebook once in a while. Oh, New York, Oceanside, New York. Why do I think you're in Maryland? Okay, and you're in New York. Okay, Hispanic population in Miami is high. LOL. So I know a little. You only know a little Spanish. You probably know a lot. You probably know a lot. All right, so we are. Let me put my hair. Oh, this hair is getting too long and it's in my way. So let's put it down my apron, okay? So then we got that. We're gonna wash our hands and sing Happy Birthday, because washing your hands even after you get everything out of the refrigerator, because the refrigerator handle has a lot of germs on it. Okay. Yeah, because your kid came in from playing soccer and opened up that thing, pulled out the drink and closed it. Then your husband came home from God knows where, and actually from work probably. And you open it up and he had dirty hands from touching the steering wheel and everything else on the way. So anyway, the refrigerator handle is pretty nasty. So keep on washing that down. When you wipe off your sink, go over and wipe your handle of your refrigerator. It'll save you a lot of germs over there. It's a germ bacteria. Hey, there's Cheryl Fraser up in New Haven, Connecticut. Hey! All right, so what's the temperature in your neck of the woods, y'all? It is, I think it's at 46. Alexa, what's the temperature outside? 46.
Right now, it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit.
46.
Today, expect a high of 73 degrees.
Okay, so the computer on my phone, it said it was only going to be like 70, and then it went down to 69. So I don't know, somebody's wrong here by four things. It was a cold day here yesterday. My mom went around. I don't know about you, but y'all, if you have an elderly mom or a relative or something like that, but she goes around cold most of the time. I said, okay, I'll put up the heat, but she gets up in the morning. She doesn't have like a big robe on or anything like that, and she goes out sitting out in that room out there. That room. This thing brings in cold air. I'm thinking, how can she sit out there and then complain that it's cold in here? I'm like, I didn't quite get it. Okay. And then yesterday she was sitting around. She was still in her pajamas at 11 o'clock. And I said, Mom, you're making me cold, because my hands were really cold. I was putting a sweater on, to go for my walk at 11 o'clock. And she was sitting over there with short sleeves on. I'm like, go cover up, Mom. You're making me cold, because, usually she's the one. She goes, oh, just trying to figure out to go get a bath and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, go get a bath and get dressed, please, because you're making me look cold because you have short sleeves on. And here I am with the long sleeves and a sweater on. And then I was putting a jacket on. I went out. Okay, so it's 37. Oh, wow. It's not too bad. Not too bad there. It's only 10 degrees. It's only 9 degrees less than here. All right. So anyway, I went out yesterday and I had my little hoodie on. I went out there and I had a sweater on over that. So I had my sweatshirt and a sweater. And then I had my red jacket that I put on. It's a raincoat because it looked like it might rain. It's also like a windbreaker. And so I went out there and I was like, I didn't get out of the driveway. I'm putting that hoodie on me. I don't usually wear a hoodie, y'all. And so I put the hoodie on me, and then I was tightening it up. And then I got the windbreaker jacket, the hood over me. I was like, I'm trying to tuck the thing in because the windbreaker doesn't have ties on it. I'm like trying to tuck it in, and I zipped it all the way up to here, and I'm walking around. When it's cold and you're walking around like this to try to keep everything together. And I'm like, oh my God, it was such a walk, right? It's a high of 42. Oh my gosh, I better not complain now, because now Cheryl isn't even going to get as high as my low here today. So cheers, everybody. Have some water. Water actually dehydrates you first thing in the morning, because you've been sleeping all night and you get dehydrated when you sleep because you sweat, or you just, your body's using that liquid from the day before. So definitely start your day with at least one glass of water if you can, please. It's a really good habit to get into before you even have that cup of coffee. Yeah, you can break that habit of going right for the gold over there and sucking down that coffee like there's no tomorrow. Because actually coffee, and Cheryl can probably, it was 50 yesterday. Wow. So Cheryl can probably, she's a nurse. Coffee actually dehydrates you, and actually coffee is a diuretic. So when you have coffee, usually around 9-10 o'clock, you're like, I gotta go. And so anyway, that's another thing. And then water makes you go too, but at least this is a good one. It flushes out your kidney stuff. It just makes your whole insides. It give yourself a healthy break and drink at least one glass of water. Put a 1 in the box if you drink at least one glass of water in the morning. All right, that would be great. Put a 2 if you're going to try to drink a 1 glass of water. All right. And I do see your comments, okay, over on Facebook land, all right? Actually, when you go back in, I get a notification saying somebody looked at your thing on Facebook. I'm like, oh, but they didn't leave me a comment. So if you're over on Facebook, please leave hashtag replay if you're watching this. All right, that brings it back up to the feed, and other people can watch the video. Okay, because we're going to be doing this. This is a really good dinner that we're going to be having, and it's great for lunch too. So we're going to wash our hands and sing happy birthday now. This is going to be a really quick scope, all right? And I'm also going to be doing breakfast. I'm going to be doing a healthy pancake and also eggs because I'm hungry, y'all. All right, so happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody born March 4th. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Elena. Happy birthday to you. What's his name? Pete. Happy birthday to you. Kathleen. Happy birthday, everybody born March 4th. Happy birthday to you. Make sure you get the back of the hands here, okay? Like this is the correct way of washing your hands. Now I am not doing it like Cheryl at the Cheryl, am I doing this right? So anyway, get the back of the hands. You can even go up to the wrists and stuff like that. But most of the times when we're in the restroom and we are washing our hands, we just do this like, yeah, that's it. No, wash your hands. Make sure the next person is seeing you wash. Like, look, everybody, I'm washing my hands really, really good, okay? You get in between the thumbs there, in between there, okay? Because you don't know where, you touch something and you get all germs are on it. So we're trying to be germ-free. And before this COVID virus thing was out there, hey, Terry, how you doing? Before this COVID virus, I used to just sing happy birthday once. Just once. I thought it was just once. But when this COVID thing came out and they're telling us, wash your hand and sing happy birthday twice, well, that's when we start singing it twice because twice is nice, all right? So anyway, all right, so we're going to be using my favorite pot ever. Okay, this is my favorite pot because I can use this in the microwave. I can use it in the oven. I can actually saute meat or do a French onion soup and saute up my onions on my stove with this pot. And then I can drop it in my quick cooker or my slow cooker back there. And then I can come back and put some topping on it and put it under the broiler. Why can I do all this stuff? And then it can go in the freezer too. It can go in the freezer and get it really chilled. And you can make stone cold creamery ice cream for your kids, yourself, or your family. Because you can put that ice cream in there and get your toppings and just mix them all together like you're doing a blizzard type thing. Oh my gosh. And then you can actually, when it's done and cool it all off, you can actually store your food in this pot. One thing all together, okay? So we are going to, y'all know what my favorite pot is? I'm sure you know which one it is because I'm going to be bringing it out. You saw it when I went over to the restroom, okay? Or to the restroom, when I went over to the sink there. Yeah, because COVID lasted longer on surfaces when I heard. That's another thing, Opal. When we first started doing the COVID thing, they were like, take off your, y'all, you should saw me last year about this, around this time. Well, it was around the 10th, between the 10th and 21st. And then, because the 10th of March is when we went into like sort of lockdown here in Southeast coastal Georgia. And when we started going out, I had to go to the grocery store for the first time. I was petrified going out to the grocery store the first time because you all are saying, oh, then you have to take a shower. You have to take off your clothes and wash your clothes. And you have to like leave your shoes at the door and go take a shower before you even put your groceries away and make sure, it was like, oh my gosh, I was like petrified going out way back when. So anyway, now it's like, you don't hear about it being on surfaces as you do. It's just airborne. Am I right or am I wrong? Can you tell me, is the COVID transferred from surface to surface? I think Cheryl might know. Terry says, I think I'm going to use my rock crock today. I have a whole chicken to cook. Yeah. Okay. So how are you going to cook your chicken? In the microwave, in the slow cooker, or in the oven? How are you going to cook your chicken today, Terry? Rock crock. Yes, sure. I got the rock crock. Okay. So the rock crock, this is my rock crock. Okay. And this thing here is the best ever. This is the 4-quart, which is 1 gallon. Okay, 1 gallon rock crock. It does come with a glass lid because I can see inside. Because I like to see my food cook, y'all. I'm not sure about you, but I like it, when I have a pot that doesn't have a clear lid. I'm like, I gotta take it off to peek inside, and then I'm leaving all that heat out, y'all. But this one I can see inside. I don't have to lift it up, and it does have these edges. So this pot, this lid does not sit flush. And you know who brought this to my attention? Our darling Linda said, Alexis, this rock crock lid doesn't work. It doesn't sit flush. Well, it's not supposed to. That's the way it's made. Okay, that has a little bit of a air between it, okay, because it can take high temperatures, and this rock can take high temperature up to 752 degrees. It's the pot that has the most heat attached to it, and it can go on all surfaces. Okay, it's made out of clay and it's coated so you don't have to season it. All right, so 752 degrees. So not only can we make a cake in the oven or in the microwave in this, or in the oven, all right, you can make a chicken in the microwave in this. Yeah, right in here. All right, just put it right. You can put it in here. You can layer up put some oil on the bottom a little bit. Put some potatoes and onions. Layer some chicken and put some marinara sauce on there. Microwave it in the microwave. It'll cook it right up for you. Okay, you can do the same thing in foil packets in the oven, but we found out foil is not very good for us. So you have to do it with parchment and then wrap it in foil. All right, so anyway, this one here is the rock, my favorite one. It comes in two sizes. It comes in this and then the small everyday one. All right, and the everyday, and this is actually part of the ultimate. It's part of one of the Pampered Chef consulting kits. I'm trying to figure out which one it is. It was part of one of the Pampered Chef consulting kits that you can get this for $159 plus everything else worth a value of $700 when you become a Pampered Chef consultant using one of the kits. Okay. All right. So before we do that, we have to clean up some of our veggies. Hello, Mary from Houston. How you doing? All right. Let me see if I have that one there. The deluxe kit. It's deluxe kit. It's not the ultimate. The deluxe kit is $159. There we go. All right. So I got all my stuff over here. Let me let's put this stuff over here, and I'll put the camera on this side so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Let's lean you over this way. There you go. Yeah, you're getting up close and personal now. Can I flip you? There we go. Now you're down. Okay. So we got our cabbage here. We're going to cut that up in a second. We got our bacon. We're going to do that last. Okay. But we need to get our veggies and peel up our veggies. Let's get another mat so I can clean up real easy. Pick it up and throw it. I got, there we go. Put that out. Okay. And I'm going to leave 2 potatoes with the skins on, and I'm going to peel 2 of the potatoes because that's going to be my mom. So when I asked my mom, I said, well, how many potatoes should I put in there? And she goes, well, I'll have a whole potato. And I'm like, okay, I don't see my mom eating a whole potato with this, y'all, but we'll give her a whole potato. Okay. Her whole potato is probably a half a potato, y'all. So anyway, I'm going to make sure she eats that one whole potato. I said, you said you're going to eat a whole potato. All right. So I'm just going to put in a couple small little carrots in here. I'm just trying to use up my carrots in the refrigerator. And plus then they'll give us another veggie in it. All right. And here's another one. All right. There we go. And we're going to put our veggies, the peels on here because I washed my veggies. We're going to put the peels into our freezer bag because we're not going to throw these peels away. No, we can make great soup stock on here, veggie stock, using our leftover peels. All right. I got one more. This one's a little messy. This one's so small, I think it's going to cook like really quick. Okay. All right. You got all that? We're going to get a knife. I'm going to get my SlowCook knife, I think, if I can find it. Where did I put it? Oh, I put it right here, y'all. All right. So SlowCook knife. Always use a cover on it before you put it away or put it in a block. All right. So we're going to use our knife like this. We're just going to grasp it, pinch it. All right. Put your hand around it and do it. Do not cut from back here. You have no control. Do not do the finger thing. No. You're going to do it like this. All right. And we're going to cut the tips off of here. Okay. And the bottom parts here. Okay. This one's nasty. We're going to get that one off, that little one. I'm going to put that one in there. All right. So we have a little bit too much. Get that. See, I don't like going forward. I like going backward towards me rather than away. All right. We already got that one. There we go. So we got all this little pile, and that's all we need. We're going to save that scrap. Just get yourself the little bag out. If I can find my little bag. Okay. Put the date on it, okay, and then put your stuff inside. There we go, and nothing goes to waste, okay. There. Put that one in. There we go. Put it back in the refrigerator, the freezer, in the freezer. Okay, there. And I'm going to leave these just the way they are because that's pretty big. All right, the next one we're going to peel up some potatoes. All right, just peel them with a peeler.
And again, I peel towards me. I don't know. That's just my comfort zone. Okay. Some people peel away. It's however you want to peel, but just peel your potatoes. If you want, you can leave the skins on if you want also. Okay. I'm going to leave 2 skins on, and then that way I know those are my 2 potatoes. And the 2 that are like plain ones right here, that's from my mom. All right. Let's give her another one. We'll give her a little one. All right. So I'm making this 1 potato per person. All right. So just an eyeball. So if you're doing 4, do 4 potatoes for 4 servings. All right. And I do 4 little carrots per 1 carrot per person also, or you can do a half a carrot if they're really big. All right. Just to give them a veggie in here, and then plus it gives it color. All right. And let's see, make sure that one's pretty good. All right. Let's see how this is looking. All right, that's good too. All right, we got our potatoes ready to go. Also now, I'm going to throw my peels away because we don't need the potato peels. I do not save potato peels, okay? All right, done with that. All right, now we're going to put, we still have to get the cabbage here. All right, so we're going to cut this cabbage apart, all right? And I'm going to get my bigger knife. I need a bigger knife than that. We're going to get the big baby out, okay? This coated knife right here. Right down and right down. Okay. All right. You don't really need to use this core right here. Don't use the core. This is like the chutney part of it. My mom used to cut this up and then give the chutney part right here to my dad. I'm going to save a little bit of this because I'm going to do some coleslaw. Okay. So I'm using 3/4 of the cabbage here. All right. And I'm going to slice this one in half. And slice that in half. This is probably going to need to be quartered. Just so it's big enough that you can put it in bite-sized pieces, okay? So we're just getting I'm going to slice it. Slice it in quarters, okay? There we go. That one looks pretty big down here. There we go. All right, we've got all of the potatoes, all of our veggies are ready to go. All right. I can get my bacon. We got some really nice bacon. And I got one more mass to get out. All right, because we're going to put our bacon on here that you can see how I'm doing the bacon. All right, and this bacon is really nice. This is meaty bacon. This is not fatty bacon. Let me see. I'm missing some comments. I'll stop for a second and read your comments. All right. Let's see. Hello from Houston. Okay, we saw Mary's. Okay, oops. Let me see. All right. Wow, y'all are like. All right, I gotta pull you around and see the comments, y'all. Hello. I'm reading your comments. Let's see. Good morning there, Jess. How you doing? Let's see. The rock crock. Yep, I think I'm gonna use a rock crock. Okay, we got that. I mean, did they mention how coughing and sneezing can spread it? So that's why mask helps. Hello from Houston. Let's see. I haven't decided I wanted to cook in the air fryer, but the chicken is 5 pounds. May do 30 minutes in the microwave. Any suggestions? You can do it in the air fryer if you cut your chicken up and you lay it out flat and you put it one half on the top one and one half on the bottom. You can do it that way. But usually chicken has a lot of drippings and stuff like that, and I don't like to deal with the mess. So just put it in the rock crock and either bake it or put it in the microwave. Either way will work. But put the new rotisserie seasonings on it. That'd be really good. Good morning, twin moms. How you doing, girl? Nice to see you. Good suggestions. I haven't started using my mats for keeping my mats clean. Learning so much from you. I peel towards me. Brad does it the opposite. Doesn't matter which way, as long as you get it peeled. Okay, that's mine and my dad's favorite part of the cabbage. Yeah, it's Judy here. I see you, Judy. How you doing, Judy? Haven't seen you in a long time, girl. Not live anyway. So anyway. Not live. It's like I saw your dad, but no. Anyway, this one here, we're doing the bacon. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to use 8 pieces of this, so we're not going to use all of it. So I'm going to flip us back over. We're doing cabbage bake today, and we're using our rock crock. We're going to put it in the slow cooker and let it slow cook. I'm going to show you some tips today on using your rock crock slow cooker. Okay, we're using potatoes, cabbage, carrots, and bacon. All right, and those are the 4 main ingredients. Then we're going to add in some water, 2 peppercorns, and some salt. Okay, and that's about it. All right, so let's flip us around. Great, I know, great to see you too. Let me see if I can flip us around here. All right, so we're gonna go down and put it here. I'm gonna open up my bacon. I need about 8 pieces out here. All right, and I don't want it. This is a very long bacon, y'all. Like this is like, oh wow, this is like at least 12 inches. Let me see. It is 12-inch bacon, which is, if you're in centimeters, 29 centimeters. All right. So pretty big bacon. All right. And we're going to get ourselves 8 pieces out. All right. So just count out the 8 pieces. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 8 pieces. There we go. And I'm going to keep out 1 piece. I'm going to keep this out. I'm going to put it back in the refrigerator for a sec, and then we're going to bring it back out. Okay. I'm going to leave. We're going to bring one more out because I'm going to do 1 piece of bacon for breakfast this morning. Okay. We're going to leave 1 piece of bacon for breakfast. There we go. And I got 3 left to do something else, something wonderful. All right. There. Put that in there. And we're going to slice this bacon since it's like 12 inches. It's way too big. Okay. To put in there. Plus, then you want it bite-sized pieces. I'm going to put this, slice it right in half. Okay. Just get your knife. Make sure your knife is nice and sharp. Okay. And we're going to slice that in half. We're done with our knife. And we're going to layer our stuff together now. All right. So I'm going to put this up on top. And we're going to get our pot. All right. This is the easy assembly. All right. And this, normally this will only take you like probably 5 minutes to put it together. But I talked so much that it's there. We just talk a lot. All right. So we're going to put our, I'm going to cut my potato in half. Okay. Just cut your potato. That's a big potato. There's one. Cut this one in half. I forgot to cut them in half, y'all. All right. And here's the last one. Okay. There we go. So we got our potatoes. Really easy. Potatoes right in there. Throw in your carrots. It doesn't really matter how you're throwing it in. There you go. Throw in. Oh, we got a piece of yucky carrot right there. There we go. There. And now we're going to nicely place our cabbage in here. All right. And again, I'm just making it for 4 people. All right. And it's just my mom and I, and then we'll have leftovers for tomorrow. Okay. Or Saturday. One of them. All right. So let's clean that all up. Put all those drippings right in there. Got it all. And now you're going to just layer your bacon right on top. Okay. Just layer the bacon. I forgot to put my salt in there, but that's okay. We're good to get the salt. So just layer the bacon. It doesn't matter how you layer it. Okay. I need to leave 2 pieces out, y'all. There. So just put your bacon, and you're putting your bacon on top because you're going to have all this, the fat and everything else drip down into it. Okay. Now, if you don't like the fat, I don't know what you're going to do. Okay. You can probably put this in. I know we had Heavenly Dew in here, and she said, oh my gosh, it's really good in the oven. I asked my mom if she ever cooked it in the oven. She said no. I said, okay. We're going to leave 2 pieces over there. And I got my nice meaty pieces here. Look how meaty these are. These are like nice pieces. And that's my cabbage bacon. That's pretty much it. And so this is going to be dinner done. Now I'm going to show you some really good tips when you get your slow cooker, okay? Especially the old-fashioned slow cookers and not the ones that are like digitalized. Okay. I'm washing my hands, y'all. Okay. Got the bacon on there. So we're going to get some salt and put some salt on here. Let's just throw in some salt. I'm going to sprinkle in some salt. And you can leave it off because, you know, the bacon is a little bit of salty. Just sprinkle some salt in there, okay? I don't know, like a half a teaspoon, maybe even less, okay? And I'm using just Mediterranean salt, all right? And then we're going to get 2 pieces of peppercorns on here. Now I like using the black peppercorns for some reason because then I can see them a lot easier. And just put the 2 peppercorns in. There we go. Get that down there. And 1 there. Okay. Don't put in too many because then it'll be too peppery. Okay. There we go. And that's pretty much it. We're going to add in some water. 3/4 of a cup of water because your cabbage, this is going to bake down. It's going to become like almost nothing. So let me, I need to add 3/4. I have a cup of water in here. So I'm just going to put in some water. 3/4 of a cup of water. 3/4. Keep going. Oh my gosh, can we do 3/4? All right, exactly. All right, and that's our cabbage bake. Look at that. We can do that. It's pretty easy. You can do this really easy at home. It has your veggies in here, your starch, and your meat, which is your bacon, and you're going to put it on your slow cooker. Now, I'm going to flip you around here and look at your comments. I'm going to show you some really good tips on your slow cooker, okay? All right, so do a couple different things. Make sure if you're watching to do a reaction, give a heart or a thumbs up or a hug on the reaction part if you're on Facebook or here on Haps. If you're on Periscope, please share it out and tap hearts, all right? You can also share out here on Haps to Twitter and other platforms, all right? You can, if you're on Facebook, please put in hashtag replay if you're watching it on the replay, or say yum, okay? Yummy, yummy in my tummy, all right? So now we have this here is our, let me get the mat's in the way. So we have our rock crock right here, all right? This here is in conjunction with the rock crock. Again, we can put this rock crock right on the stove, and I can saute up my meat if I was doing, say, like taco soup, and then put in all my other stuff, and you can cook it on the stove all the way, or you could drop it off into your slow cooker and let it cook and simmer all day until you need it, okay? This one only has the low and high and then a warm feature on it, all right? Now, I always keep it on low. Now, this is a good trick, okay? Now, so you are making pot roast, all right? Pot roast, you know, it only takes like 8 hours. Sometimes these rock crocks run a little bit higher. So if it's 8 hours, I usually say 7 hours on the rock crock, because the heat retains really good on this one. So if you're working an 8-hour job, all right, you're working in the 8-hour job, but your pot roast only needs 8 hours. Well, you got to take in consideration that you got to drive to work and then come home, and hopefully you don't stop anywhere in between, okay, on the way home. So it's going to take you like maybe 9, maybe even 10 hours, but your pot roast is only 8 hours. Now, you don't want that pot roast overdone, because y'all know what overdone pot roast looks like. It's dry on the side, and it's like, oh man, it overcooked and it's mush. Okay, put a one in the box if you understand what I'm talking about. Or you have like another type of casserole in here, and it only takes maybe like 6 hours. Okay, I'm going to show you a way that you can fudge your numbers a little bit, and that's because this is electronic. It just has like a little plug. But we have this nice little thing called a timer, and the timer, you can plug it into the timer. Now, we can let this sit out for at least an hour before we turn it on, because the meat has to come to room temperature, because when you bring out your pot roast, it's really cold, all right? And it's best to keep your meat out for at least an hour before you start cooking it, so it comes down to room temperature. So leave that hour, so you can turn this on. So right now it is 7:16. We can actually put this on for like 8 o'clock, start at 8:30, and then you can actually turn it off like maybe an hour, or like let it go for 6 hours or 7 hours, whatever you want, and then turn it off, all right? Because it's going to stay hot for at least an hour, and then turn it right back on, turn it on and off on this timer here, okay? Hey Harry, how you doing? So you can turn it on and off, so that you can start it later after you leave. This will turn on. Just practice it on a Saturday so you know your timer works, okay? And then have it turn off. Like say you go to work for 9 and you have to leave at 8, all right? And you have this, you're in the kitchen at 7:30 and you have it ready to go. You know, just turn it on at 9 o'clock, all right? And then off at 5. That's 8 hours, all right? But you still have to, like, oh, I have to go pick up Johnny on the way home, and I'm not going to get home until 6. Well, then turn it off. But right before you come home, have this thing turn it back on so it's nice and hot when you get in. So you're stopping and starting the cooking process. Now, don't do it halfway through it. Just cook it all the way, and then stop it, and then reheat it back up, okay? So you get what I mean on this one, this little timer. It will save you. And you won't have overcooked food. You won't have overcooked food. Thank you, Judy. So anyway, I'm going to turn this on, because you know what? I don't really need this on right now. So on here, I have it on 9 o'clock. What is it? 7. We're going to do it for 8. Do it at 8. Put that timer up. 8 o'clock, and then we'll turn it off. 8. This is going to be done probably for lunch. This only going to take. You can leave it on. It can take 6 hours. All right. If you're doing it on high heat or high, it'll only take you like maybe 3.5 hours. So I think this one's going to be done in 6 hours. I think we're going to be eating early, because I got a meeting to go to tonight. So I'm going to turn it. We're going to keep it on until 4. 8 till 4. utility 3. All right. And so you're going to practice this, all right, on here. All right. And I'm going to move my little sign right here. And if anybody wants one of these catalogs, a paper catalog, please reach out to me. The link is in my profile, and I'll send you one of these little catalogs with the new Pampered Chef tools that we've been showing this week. Okay. So I'm going to move my sign because I have my sign blocking my nice little electrical outlet there. So we're going to plug this in, and I'm going to make sure that it still works. Okay. Oops. Get the baby doll back, my mini me. All right. Because I haven't used my thing in a while, and it's still my thing is blue, so that we know that works. Okay. So do that first, and then plug this into your timer. Oh, I saw electric. All right. So we're going to plug this into my timer. All right. And I have it on for 8 o'clock and then off for like 4 o'clock. Okay. And it's the rest of it's, keep that all the way up. There we go. All right. And you're going to plug it back in, and you're going to see that I'm going to try and put this, reverse this so that you can see that this is off right now. Okay. This is off. But when I turn my, my timer, okay, it's at 6 o'clock at night. So we're going to turn it. And then when it turns over to 8 o'clock in the morning, or like when I want it to turn on, it'll turn on, and then it'll cook. And let me do another one. And then you're going to turn it off, like, because, oh, it's already done. Let it sit for an hour, and then you're going to come back and turn it back on, so it'll be nice and warm when you get into the house. All right. So that's how that works. All right. The timer. So that's, I'm going to turn this. It is what, 7:20 right now. So we're going to put this down to 7:20. All right. And just let it sit like that, because we know it's going to work. We already tested it out, and I can put this back over here, and we're good to go. All right. So that will turn on at 8 o'clock. Does that make sense to everybody? I'm just trying to give you tips of how not to have your rock crock or your crock pots overcook your food. All right. There we go. So let's put this back. We got our little calendar there. We got our mat. This is our new trivet. You saw me show you this yesterday. It is a stacked trivet, because sometimes you need more than one trivet. You can move this one off and then move this one off. So it comes in 3 little forms. So this is my new companion on my countertop here now. Okay. So it's $35 for all 3 of these, just like this. Okay. Or you can buy just the small one for $10. All right. We do have the, what is it called? The customer appreciation party going on, where you'll get a percentage off of your total. Okay. So anyway, this one here is the trivets, 35. Okay. Let's put that up. Got my nice little apples there, and let's move around here. Awesome tips, says Terry. Yeah. Terry, you didn't know about that one. No one's going to tell you about that one. So that's the difference when you're going live. Give a little tip. It's just, this is like common stuff that I would think everybody knows, but not a lot of people know that your rock is sometimes your food is overcooked. All right. And this is one way to not have your food overcooked when you use your crock pot or rock slow cooker. All right. So there we go. We got all that. Let's put this away. I need some more. Let's put water. All right. So we're going to do some other stuff here. I did save the 2 pieces of bacon, y'all. All right. And we're going to get our, I'm going to move some stuff around here, because we're bringing out the grill. That's going to be good. All right. So we're going to swing this around. Let's have a drink of water and make some pancakes for Alexis, and maybe 2 eggs too. Okay. Oh, that's good stuff. All right. All right. So angle this down. We are getting out our deluxe electric grill and griddle, and we're going to cook some stuff on here, y'all. Okay. Because if I don't use it, you won't use it. All right. So we're going to open it up. I'm going to take my little protector out. Okay. I keep that right there, so my plates don't scratch. Make sure that you only use wood or nylon on here. Okay. Because if you use metal, it will automatically scratch. Okay. So just be careful. These plates do pop in. Oh, well, that one went the other way. Wrong way, Alexis. There we go. All right. Where are you? Oh, there we go. We had to snap it there. All right. So I pushed one button, the other one went. So these plates are really easy to take in and out, and they are dishwasher safe, so you can put them right in the dishwasher. But they're so easy to clean. You just have to wipe them and dry them off and put them back in. All right. So they slide right in. We're going to use the griddle here. And I'm going to lay it flat because we're going to do both of them. Okay, we're going to do the both sides. Where's my little thing? Not there, Alexis. There. Not that one either. There we go. Let's lay that flat. Lay it flat. There we go. Got it nice and flat. We're going to turn it on. Okay. And I'm going to use the griddle and I'm going to turn it. There we go. And get it nice and hot. All right. So while this is heating up, we're going to get our I need some more room here, y'all. Let's move that back. I need just a little bit space right here for my pancakes. Okay. We're going to use a banana type pancake. All right. And these are really good pancakes. The oatmeal ones weren't my favorite. Remember we had Bannerman in here and he's like, that's not a pancake. Well, these pancakes are great. We're going to use half of a banana. Okay. Just half. All right. We're going to put in 1 cup of 4-ounce applesauce, unsweetened applesauce. All right. Just put it right in. There we go. Oh, can I get it all over the countertop? Yeah, I can. All right. I'm eating all these, so I'm using my finger. All right. There. And I need a wipe. Okay. So we're heating up our grill while we make our pancake mix. Okay. So it'll be ready for us to go. All right. We're going to get 1 egg. Put that egg in there. All right. And now we're going to mix it up. I'm going to use my mix and masher because I know that will break up that banana. All right. All right. Get that applesauce down. All right. So here we go. I'm taking 1 medium-sized pancake. No syrup, says Mary May. Okay, Mary. Mary, have you made these pancakes? These pancakes are very Weight Watcher friendly. They're only 2 points for this entire serving. Okay. Because we're going to be using 2 tablespoons of self-rising flour, and that's the only thing that's points on my purple plan. Okay, so we're going to mix up our egg and our banana in here and applesauce. Okay, just mash it up. You know, bananas become liquefied when you mash them. All right, a lot of liquid in there, a lot of water. Okay, there we go. So just mash until you get it like really fine, because you don't really want chunky bananas in there unless you want chunky bananas, and keep the chunky bananas. Okay, there we go. All right, very good. All right, get that out, and we're going to use some of our seasonings here. We're going to use some vanilla. I was almost going to put almond in here. I think I'm going to do almond ones. Let's skip the vanilla today and do almond. What do you think? Let's do almond today. I have a little bit left. I need to put this on the grocery list. All right, so we need only 1/4 teaspoon of almond, but you know what? We need cinnamon first. So let's do our dry ingredient first and then do our liquid. All right, so we need cinnamon. We need 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. 1/4 teaspoon. Go, 1/4. Let me get it out. I think I need to refill my cinnamon up here. Okay. All right. 1/4 teaspoon. Right in. All right. No problem. While we have our cabinet open, let's put this away. There we go. And we're going to use 1/4 teaspoon of almond, which is not a lot. Okay. Almond going in there. You see how I use the dry ingredient first and then put the liquid one in there. All right, we definitely need almond extract, y'all. I always think almond tastes like cherries. Yes, I've made them, and purple also. Oh, good. Okay. All right, and we're going to use 2 tablespoons of self-rising flour. Okay, just fluff your flour up in the pan, in the box here, or the bag, and put 1 tablespoon and 2 tablespoons. Okay, and that's where our points are coming in. All right, put this one away. There. And I don't need any more I don't need any vanilla. I don't know where I'm going to put this. We rearrange our stuff. All right, we're going to mix this up. Oops. I can get a little mixer. Let's put that. I don't know where I put it, y'all. All right, we'll use our scraper, okay? Get our scraper and just mix it up with our scraper, okay? There we go. So we're just mixing up a little bit of pancakes, all right? And we're actually going to be putting the pancakes in here and eggs, all right? We're going to do 2 eggs on the grill, and we're going to do our pancakes. And these are big pancakes. These are going to be big pancakes. Look how this is pretty thick, y'all. Let's for a second let that self-rising flour. It's self-rising flour. 2 tablespoons of self-rising flour. The thing is, you have to keep these pancakes. They do take a while to cook on the stove or on the griddle. All right. Do not turn them. They do take a lot longer. All right. All right. There we go. Ooh, that's nice. All right. Whew. Now pray that everything works out. All right. Hello, hello. Is that? Yes, it's brand new by Pampered Chef. Judy, it's brand new. It came on Monday. It's available for everyone. It's a new griddle, our new tool by Pampered Chef. All right. I think you can see it what I'm doing here. I probably can move it up a little bit. So you can actually see it. Don't pull it there. Now I know that I'm going to be having grease, and there is a drip tray right here. And I take my little cleaning tool out that comes with it, and also my probe. The probe is to get your meat done the exact temperature that you need it. I have it hooked in here. Here's our probe. So we can take the probe out because we're going to be cooking some bacon, and the bacon's going to have some grease on it. Okay. So I'm going to do pancakes on the back side and bacon and eggs on the front side. All right. Got it? Got it. All right. So we're going to put the pancakes down first. All right. Y'all see it? Hello. I can see it. Okay. Hello, Carol. How are you doing? Is that? Yes, we are. Okay. So we're going to put in our pancakes. And I'm going to do big pancakes here. There's one. And 2. And I put my scraper down. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yum. All right. Good. All right. Move that up. All right. Now those pancakes are going to take a while longer because they are not as thick as a normal pancake mixture, okay? I do have 2 eggs here, but I need to get some oil out. So we'll probably just do our bacon and do it on the bacon oil, okay? Let's see how that works. So we have 2 pieces of bacon that we didn't put in our cabbage bake. I think it might be 3. Oops, we had 3. Oops, we have a little tiny, oh, we got a little thin one there. Okay. There you go. Okay. It does beep to tell you that if the plates are hot enough, and it just beeps now. All right, so we're going to do our bacon and our eggs there. I'm going to spray a little oil on that side. And do our egg. Okay. And I'm going to crack an egg. I have it. No, I think it's just the white of the egg. All right, and crack another egg. There we go. So we have our pancakes, bacon, and eggs. I can smell that sizzle. I know, can't you? Hello, Brenda. How you doing? Classic breakfast. Yeah, 2 pancakes, 2 eggs, and, well, 1.5 pieces of bacon here. That's not even that's a too small one. Now, make sure that you don't use metal on here, okay? So we're going to get our tongs that these have nice little nylon on it, okay? And then I need a big flat pancake spatula, and we can use this to flip our pancakes once they're done. Now these pancakes do take a little bit longer before they flip. All right. Remember, Bannerman says, Alexis, don't flip that yet. Don't flip that. So wait. All right.
There we go. So we're just cooking bacon and eggs and pancakes here. All right. Let me show you up close and personal. Okay, I'll flip the camera around so you can see it. All right, so there it is. There it has has 6 different functions that has different types of temperature on it, pre-programmed for the griddle, keep warm. It does have a grill that has 2 other plates to go with it, grill plates, and also waffles, which we did yesterday. We did the waffles, and my mom ate the waffles. They were good. All right, so you have the bacon sizzling. We got the eggs cooking over there, okay? And we got our pancakes back here, all right? The on and off switch is way down here, all right? And then the cord wraps around and you can plug it in and out. There's a drip tray right here. Oops, I should put the other thing over there. But the drip tray goes down. We're not going to drip anything because the bacon isn't very fatty today, all right? It's a panini maker too. They have the different levels that you can hover your the top over it. When you do it, it can do paninis. It can do. It also has that probe. You have the probe function right here that you can put your meat the way you want it cooked. So there's no like, oh, is this medium? Is this rare? You know exactly the temperature you're going to get on your meat. Okay, so it's brand new by Pampered Chef. It does store upright. It cleans like a breeze. Okay, nice tool. How much is that one? It all depends if you get it with the waffle plates. Okay, it's $3.49 without the waffle plates, or $4.33 with the waffle plates. All right, so it all depends if you eat waffles or not. All right, there we go. So it's really good. I made room on my countertop. I took away my cooling rack there. Oh, man, this is good. Okay, I gotta put y'all back up on the phone on the holder here. And I did order. I did order a new tripod, the one that Terry recommended, and it's in the mail. It's in the mail, y'all. All right, bacon's done. Flip it. Ooh, nice. Oh, this bacon's looking beautiful, y'all. Woo! Popping at me, though. Popping at me. There we go. Popping. Okay. So bacon's getting done. Nice. My eggs are doing good. We can flip our eggs probably. I'm going to get the smaller flipper. My small, I like this one better. Small, I can flip those eggs. Over easy eggs. Okay. Yeah. Get it and get nicely flip it. There we go. I'm just flipping it for a few seconds just to cook it, all right? And we get a nice plate and put it on a plate. We're going to get a big one because we got those pancakes back there. Now my eggs are going to be done before anything else. I don't want to have them cooked too long. Oh, those are beautiful, beautiful eggs. Look, these eggs are beautifully done. That's over easy, okay? They're still liquidy in the middle, all right? So this is a big, big breakfast, y'all, for me anyway. All right, I'm going to see how my pancakes are doing. I'm going to get my bigger spatula because these aren't like silver dollar ones. These are like regular size pancakes. And yeah, we can set those up. It is a little sticky. Don't worry about it. It does come up. There we go. Ooh, I messed it up a little bit. And these are really good pancakes, y'all. The oatmeal ones I wouldn't recommend as much as I do these. Okay. Let's see if I can get that there. Ah, that one's nicer. All right. Let those cook really nice. And we got our bacon done up. I'm gonna get nice and crispy bacon, y'all. This looks perfect. That's my favorite flipper. You have which one? This is my favorite one. I love this little tool. It's $6. I think it's $6 still. It could be $7. But it's the favorite tool of all time because you can flip everything with this one. You're not like so far. I feel like I'm far away from everything on this one, but a lot of people have bigger hands than I do, so definitely difference in size. All right, let's see. All right, my bacon's all done. Let me get my tongs. Again, do not put your fork on here thinking, oh, I'm going to just do this because you're going to scratch your plate. Make sure you get a, oh, that's beautiful bacon, y'all.
This is perfect bacon. Let me get a piece of paper towel. I'm gonna put the bacon on the paper towel. But the bacon is so good. I'm just gonna absorb some of the grease off of here. Okay. There we go. Put it on my plate. And one more. This is Alexis full breakfast. All right. And bacon doesn't have that many points on Weight Watchers. I only have 1.5 pieces of bacon there. We should do up the other pieces of bacon on here. Maybe afterwards. I'll get some from my mom. All right. So all we have left is our I want to cancel this so I can show you how it cools down, and then we can actually wash this for us. Okay. Let's see if it's almost done. Yes. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it cook. You made me hungry, says Cheryl Polish Princess. Yeah. Well, we're having bacon, eggs, and pancakes today on Weight Watchers. And I got a big plate. I got the biggest plate here because those pancakes are going to take up a lot of room. The pancakes are 2 points. And then I have, I think, 2 points for the bacon. All right. So we're going to town here. Bacon, eggs, and pancakes, y'all. Man, this is like a High Hawk special. And these pancakes are good. All right. So we're going to get some strawberries out too while we're at it. Get the 2 strawberries out. No, it's not that great. Get the strawberry out for our plate. More out. Oh, it's looking great, y'all. Whoa. All right, so make sure you tap hearts, tap hashtag replay if you're watching it on Facebook, okay? Or if you're watching even here on Periscope on the replay, please type in hashtag replay if you're watching replays, all right? This is so good looking. All right, so I'm going to cancel it off because the heat is going to cook the rest of that over there. Cancel. Turn off the thing. And let it cool down. So you need to let it all cool down before you pop out your plates and clean them, okay? They need to be like at room temperature. Don't be popping them out while they're hot, all right? And make sure you only use nylon on this, all right? Beautiful little breakfast, as Twin Mom said. Yeah, this is a beautiful little breakfast. This is a big breakfast, Judy. I don't normally eat this much. All right, I think my pancake is, that one's a good one. This one. It's got a little smushy, okay? But a little longer. Just let it cook. Let that one cook. Because it is a mushy. It still has like a little it's still good. Just a little bit mushier than what I thought it would be. All right. So let those pancakes cook just a little bit longer, and we can be I can settle up and we can do a final shot at the end, okay? So my name is Alexis. For those of you that don't know, I do cooking scopes here on HAPS, and I share it out to several different platforms, all right? Please subscribe to my channel here on HAPS if you haven't already. I'm trying to go live consistently at 6:30. Now I made it in at 6:34. Or no, 6:44. I was 15 minutes late today. One thing that I do recommend if you do food scopes here on HAPS is that use your hashtags. There are prescribed hashtags to get you noticed in the discovery area. All right. And some of the hashtags for cooking is cooking, food, cuisine, and yummy. I think there's one other one in there. I forget which one it is. But there's predetermined hashtags to use on HAPS, all right? If you know you're going live on HAPS, pre-schedule your live, okay? Saying that, okay, I'm going to pre-schedule it, and then that way people know what you're going to be cooking or what you're going to be talking about, okay? Hey, Gary, thank you so much for the Stay Safe Award. Gary, we're having a really good breakfast this morning. We're having bacon, eggs, and pancakes, all right? And I'm cooking, I'm just letting my pancakes firm up over there. All right. So that's some of the stuff that we need to know. I was on the broadcast last night with HAPS. They had a cooking live, and Peter sent out the message saying, Alexis, we're going live at 11:30 tonight. Would you like to be involved in that? I'm like, okay, 11:30. I'm like, I'm gonna have to have some coffee, you know. So I waited 2 hours, and I thought, okay, I'll go live with them at 11:30 at night. I'm like, well, why are they going so late, you know? But 11:30 in California is only
10, 9, 8:30. I'm like, okay, 8:30 California time. All right. And then he sent another one. We'll revise it. It's going to be at 11 o'clock. I'm like, wait, that's even better at 11 rather than 11:30. But it was really, I think he thought I lived in Europe. I think he thought I lived where Anne was, and that was 11 o'clock at that time. I was like, no, I'm over here on the East Coast, not Gary. Guy. Oh my God, Gary. You. I do that all the time, Guy. I do that all the time. Guy, our cooks. Hey, Guy, do you do cooking scopes? Do you do cooking scope? Because it's a Guy, our cook. All right. Is that your real name, like Cook, or is that your brand name, Cook? Gary, Guy Cooks. I got Gary on my mind, y'all. So anyway, because I was gonna put you Walla Walla. Yeah, Walla Walla with Washington State. Guy, do you want to come on a broadcast and cook? Because I was going to put your name in there and say, come live and come cook with me. All right. If you're a cooking scope. All right. I'm Guy from Walla Walla. I was sleeping by 9 last night. I know, Mary, I'm usually in bed by 9. I didn't get to bed till like probably 9:30, 10 o'clock last night. More like 10 o'clock. All right. Hey, Zoe. How you doing, Zoe? Good morning. How you doing? Every day. No, I am a name, not a real cook. Dang, I thought you were a real cook. Because it's like John Cooks. That's not his real name, but it's his last name is not Cooks, but he's John Cooks. He's known as John Cooks on Facebook and Periscope. What's in the cabbage bake, Zoe. Cabbage bake. I don't cook. I'm the dishwasher here. Somebody has to do the dishes. Well, that is very, very good of you, because when I cook, Bryce does the dishes too. Okay. It's his job to do the dishes. All right. And sometimes he goes, Alexis, or he goes, Mom, why do you use all these tools? I should ask him. And I did talk to Bryce last night. Bryce is going on spring break on Sunday through Saturday of next week. They're taking the entire week to go on spring break. Now, they can go on spring break because it's just like working at home. All their classes are online, y'all. So why not? So they're going on a spring break, but they have to attend class during spring break. I don't cook. Sorry, but if you need a cook in your kitchen, yeah, you can come cook in my kitchen, Guy. Come on over. All right. Take a flight over to Jacksonville and drive up. It's only about 45 minutes from the airport. Okay. Maybe 40 minutes. Right. So anyway, so talking about Bryce. So he's going on spring break next week. It's his fraternity, guys. They rented a house down in Panama City and it says it sleeps like 24 people there. Because my name is John. He cooks from time. Yeah, because his name is John. He cooks from time to time. John cooks. I was on his broadcast the other day, and then he went live again yesterday. He's still trying to figure out the HAPS thing too. So, and I'm still figuring out. I just scope on my phone. I know it's better to scope from your laptop, but I haven't figured that out yet. And I need to just go in and experiment with it. I can only do 2 things. I make jam and smoked salmon. Oh, wow. Do you have a smoker there, I guess, Guy? Wow. I'm impressed. That's pretty good. You can make jam. You make jam on the stove. I can make jam in my blender, and it comes out great. That lemon marmalade, or we made orange marmalade last one. I like the lemon marmalade too. Those are both great. All right, so we have, I think my pancakes should be done by now. They are still nice and hot. Yes. All right, pancake. This is so big. I don't think I'm going to be able to eat all this, y'all. This is a lot of pancakes. And these pancakes will turn out darker. They're not golden brown like the regular pancakes. Hello, Swift Beats from London. How you doing? So Swift Beats, we did a cabbage bake, and Zoe, I'm going to show Zoe what we did for it. I had 4 at the peak. You had 4 smokers. Wow. I'm not a smoking type of person, has some food wise. All right. So we haven't had this turned on yet because it's going to turn on at 8 and turn off at 4. All right. It has, we have 4 whole potatoes down the bottom. We cut in half 2 of them. And then we have put carrots at the bottom, and then there's cabbage. And then we layered our bacon. And you see this bacon is like really meaty bacon. You can do it really meaty bacon. Then you have like good tasting on here. Okay. We put in 2 pepper cloves and some salt, and that's it. And 3/4 of a cup of water in our rock crock. And it's a slow cooker. Now my slow cooker, I do have it on the low right here, but I'm using a timer over here that it will turn on and off. It'll turn on at 8 and it'll turn off at like
4. I think I had one, and actually 3. I will turn it off at 3 because we'll eat right around 4 because I had to be somewhere at 6:30 tonight. So anyway, that's our timer. You put the timer in and you use it as a timer. Save one for an afternoon. Yeah, I think I will. We'll use it as a final shot, or we should use that as a final shot. But then we came over here. Hey, Revolutionary Machine. Thank you for the yummy award. And then we came over and we're using our new deluxe electric grill and griddle. And we're using the griddle here. We made pancakes in the back and we made bacon and eggs in the front, all on this. Okay. And you can make a lot more, but I'm only eating one. My mom has bagels to eat this morning, but I have my 2 eggs that were done over easy on here. And we did nice crispy bacon, y'all. Look at this bacon. Isn't that pretty bacon? Whoa, y'all. We can't wait to eat that. All right. I got to tell my mom about the timer tips, says Terry. Yes. And then we have, we made really healthy pancakes, and the ingredients, I do believe I posted the ingredients here on HAPS. If you scroll through my thing, I know I did because I put that on there. So anyway, it's just, and this is for 4. This recipe is for 4. I cut it down and I just did half the recipe to get 2 pancakes, 2 big pancakes. That's what we got out of that recipe, using half, or you can make the full recipe, which is this. You get 4 of it. Okay. All right. So that's it for today. All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good evening. All right. So let me see if this is, yeah, it is. No, it's still pretty hot, y'all. Still pretty hot. We're going to pop it out, and it's going to be really easy to clean. Let me see. I'm at 1 hour and 6 minutes. It does pop out really easy, and you can clean it. I'm going to get my little lefty here, my little left gripper here, and you can actually pick it up and actually clean this out really easy. And again, do not use metal on this. There's my bacon fat. I don't want to get my bacon fat. Okay. And it cleans up super, super easy. All right. On here on the plates, just take them off. They are dishwasher safe, but y'all know I don't use a dishwasher. So I'll be hand washing these babies. All right. And that's what we have for dinner tonight. Okay. So we have the bacon right there. And I like this cooked bacon over here. This one here, that's a cabbage bake. And you can bake this on the stovetop. You can actually put it in your slow cooker like this, or you can even do it over a campfire. The campfire is really good. We used to do that at that. Here's that bacon there. Whoa, it's not gonna be crispy bacon, but you can actually. I've actually made it with leftover bacon like this with the cabbage bake, and I just put crispy bacon inside of my cabbage bake instead of the raw bacon. Okay. Thank you, twin moms. All right. So thanks for coming, everybody. I'm gonna leave the cabbage bake because we're using our slow cooker, and that's my final picture for today. All right. Yeah, peanut butter, right? Make peanut butter sandwiches? Wow. Okay. That's awesome. All right, I gotta get going. It's almost 8 o'clock, and I'm on schedule today. All right. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate everyone's support, especially the awards and everybody's comments here. If you're watching on the replay, please type in #replay. And that will, and annual fail with all the bacon. That's blank fail with all the bacons. I don't know. It's bacon is not that many points on Weight Watchers. Two pieces. Okay. One to try. Yeah, this is definitely one to try. I will post picture, and I'll show you what it looks like. Reminds me of my food porn. My kids post from time to time. Yeah, exactly. It is. I'm all about food porn here. Okay. But this is good stuff. This is healthy stuff for you. All right. So thanks for coming, everybody. I'll talk to you all later, and I'll see you all in the morning. All right. Bye. Oh, I forgot to tell you, make sure to order on the customer appreciation party. Okay. You can order everything and it'll be discounted. All right. So the customer appreciation is in my link. I forgot to tell you that. There you go. Or you can join my VIP group also. There's the last one, the link there. So order your Pampered Chef. I would appreciate it. It supports my business. All right. And my whole life. All right. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I'll talk to y'all.